Bayer Leverkusen have done the impossible and won the Bundesliga. After being ridiculed with names like Loserkusen and Neverkusen, they've defeated the ghosts of their infamous 2002 triple bottle job and won the league in a currently invincible season. It's all thanks to Xabi Alonso, the midfield maestro with a trophy cabinet overflowing with silverware. He wasn't there to bask in Leverkusen's past glories though. He arrived with a glint in his eye and a tactical playbook that promised a new era. And what an era it's become. Leverkusen's story starts not with a bang, but with a test tube. Founded in 1904 by pharmaceutical giant Bayer, their early years were far removed from the bright lights of the Bundesliga. They were a company sports club, competing in regional leagues. While success was modest, the seeds of ambition were sown. The 1960s saw a shift in focus. Inspired by the growing popularity of football in Germany, Bayer poured resources into their team, aiming for promotion to the top flight. This wasn't an overnight success story. Years of grinding through lower leagues tested their resolve. Yet, a strong youth development program emerged as a defining characteristic. Young talent was nurtured, a philosophy that would become a cornerstone of their future success. Finally, in 1979, the dream became reality. Leverkusen secured promotion to the Bundesliga, Germany's top tier. They were the underdogs, taking on established giants like Bayern Munich and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Their arrival injected a dose of fresh air into the league. Leverkusen weren't relegation fodder in the 1980s, but establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with took time. One player became synonymous with their rise, the prolific striker Rudi Völler. His electrifying pace and clinical finishing made him a fan favorite and a nightmare for opposing defenses. They consistently finished in the top half of the table, even flirting with European qualification, when finally a European breakthrough arrived in 1988. Leverkusen won the UEFA Cup, now Europa League final, on penalties after a comeback against Espanyol. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1990 presented a unique opportunity. East German players, previously restricted from playing in the West, became available for transfer. Leverkusen pounced, securing the signature of prolific striker Ulf Kirsten. Kirsten was a revelation, a natural finisher with a deadly left foot who formed a potent partnership with Völler. Together, they terrorized defenses across Germany. The impact was immediate. Leverkusen secured the DFB Pokal in 1993 after defeating Hertha BSC in the final, and this was just the beginning. The mid-90s saw Leverkusen consistently challenge for the Bundesliga title. Under coaches like Christoph Daum, they played a brand of exciting attacking football. Young talents like Michael Ballack and Lucio emerged, adding firepower and defensive solidity. They finished runners-up in the Bundesliga twice, 96-97, 99-2000, falling agonizingly short of the championship, and it was worse in 99-2000 as they lost on goal difference. As they struggled to measure up financially to Bayern Munich and the likes, they still played well. The 2001-2002 season, however, offered a glimpse of what could have been, but they threw away a 5-point lead at the top. A loss to Schalke in the DFB Pokal final killed domestic trophy hopes, but there was an alternative when they reached the Champions League final for the first time, facing the competition's giants Real Madrid. This was their moment, their chance to finally break through and become champions. Unfortunately, the footballing gods had other plans and they lost 2-1. This heartbreaking defeat became a symbol of their nearly there status, a label that would continue to haunt them for years to come. They were unremarkable for the most part post-2002, but they gave the world Kai Havertz, so maybe not totally. Regardless, it's clear that their current trajectory didn't make it clear they'd be in a position like this. So, let's take a deep dive at the man that made this possible. Alonso joined Real Sociedad's youth academy at a young age, quickly establishing himself as a prodigy. He rose through the ranks with exceptional technical ability and a tactical understanding that went beyond his years. And then he earned his official debut for the senior team in 2000. Despite their occasional struggle, Alonso became a vital cog in Sociedad's midfield, showcasing his composure on the ball and precise passing range. During his time at Sociedad, he caught the eye of bigger clubs across Europe with his performances. He became known for his ability to control the tempo of the game, dictate play from deep midfield, and launch devastating long balls to initiate attacks. In 2004, 22-year-old Alonso made a dream move to Liverpool, joining a team managed by the legendary Rafa Benitez. The transfer fee of £10.5 million was a testament to his growing talent. Fitting seamlessly into Benitez's system, Alonso formed a formidable midfield partnership with Steven Gerrard. His calmness under pressure, ability to break down attacks, and vision for creating scoring opportunities proved invaluable for the Reds. The highlight of his Liverpool tenure arrived in 2005, when the Reds reached the Champions League final against AC Milan, a team considered favourites due to their ultra-classy starting 11. In a dramatic comeback known as the Miracle of Istanbul, Liverpool overturned a 3-0 half-time deficit, with Alonso scoring a crucial equaliser in the match, taking it to penalties and securing their 5th European title. Alonso's contribution to Liverpool went beyond trophies. He played a vital role in their run to the 2007 Champions League final and their FA Cup triumph in 2006. By the time he left Liverpool for Real Madrid in 2009, Xabi had established himself as one of the world's best midfielders. He'd honed his skills, won a prestigious Champions League title, and earned the respect of fans and managers alike. Alonso quickly proved his worth in the heart of the Los Blancos midfield. Real Madrid, known for assembling a star-studded squad, also known as the Galacticos, had been chasing Champions League glory for years but falling short. Alonso brought a different kind of stardust: tactical intelligence, discipline, and a calming presence on the pitch. He formed a telepathic partnership with Sami Khedira, providing a perfect balance between defensive solidity and attacking creativity. The wait for the coveted La Decima 10th Champions League title continued for 2 seasons, but Alonso established himself as the regista that Real Madrid craved. He lifted his first trophy with the club in 2011, the Copa del Rey. The 2011-12 season brought a La Liga title under Jose Mourinho, the first for Real Madrid in 5 years. Alonso's consistency and leadership were crucial in maintaining their dominance domestically. The 2014 Champions League final against Atletico Madrid was a fitting end to Alonso's Real Madrid career. He lifted the trophy once again, this time defeating his former City rivals in a tense 4-1 victory after extra time. By the time he left Real Madrid for Bayern Munich, Xabi Alonso had become a club legend. The move to Bayern united Alonso with Pep Guardiola, who's well known for his possession-based, attacking style of play, and saw Alonso as the perfect conductor in his midfield orchestra. Despite his advancing age, Alonso seamlessly adapted to Bayern's system. His experience and tactical intelligence proved invaluable. The trophy haul continued. Alonso secured a Bundesliga title in his first season. The 2016-17 season was Alonso's last as a professional footballer. While injuries hampered his playing time, his leadership and experience remained crucial for the younger players in the squad. He retired with a now iconic Twitter post and made his way to management. Before we get into his management career, we need to look at some of the influences he got from the managers he played under. Xabi Alonso's time at Liverpool under Rafa Benitez was a formative period. Benitez instilled in him the importance of tactical discipline, defensive solidity, and a structured approach to the game. He learned the value of a well-drilled defense, quick transitions, and tactical flexibility to counter different opponents. At Real Madrid, Alonso played under the demanding yet successful Jose Mourinho. Mourinho's focus on winning at all costs, counter-attacking strategies, and ruthless pragmatism left a mark on Alonso. He learned to prioritize results over aesthetics. The experience also highlighted the importance of man management, motivating a star-studded squad and dealing with the pressure of a fan base. Guardiola exposed Alonso to a different style. Pep's possession-based play, intricate passing patterns, and positional dominance were a stark contrast to Mourinho's approach. He got his start at Real Sociedad B, the junior club of his boyhood club in Segunda B. In May 2021, he led Real Sociedad B to promotion to the Segunda División after a dramatic playoff victory. This marked a historic achievement for the club, their first return to the second division in over 60 years. The step-up proved challenging. Despite a winning start, Real Sociedad B struggled for consistency throughout the 2021-2022 season. However, the team's relegation back to the third tier in May 2022 saw him announce his departure. While his time at Real Sociedad B may not have ended on a high note, it provided Alonso with invaluable experience. He learned the art of player development, honed his tactical ideas, and gained valuable insights into the challenges of managing a team. This period laid the foundation for the bigger challenge that awaited him, reviving Bayer Leverkusen as their manager. In October 2022, Xabi Alonso's managerial career took a significant leap forward when he was appointed the new head coach of Bayer Leverkusen. It was a bold move for both sides. Leverkusen, languishing near the relegation zone after their worst start to a season in decades, needed a change. Alonso, with limited managerial experience, was presented with a significant challenge. The impact was immediate. His debut match, a resounding 4-0 victory over Schalke 04, set the tone for a remarkable turnaround. Throughout the season, Alonso displayed his tactical acumen and adaptability. He wasn't afraid to rotate his squad, giving opportunities to young players and instilling a renewed sense of belief within the team. Leverkusen's resurgence extended to Europe. They reached the Europa League semi-final, a testament to Alonso's impact in a short period. However, a heartbreaking defeat to his former manager, Jose Mourinho's Roma, ended their European dream. Despite the European disappointment, the domestic league campaign was a resounding success, with Leverkusen finishing in 6th place, securing qualification for the Europa League again. This was a remarkable turnaround from their precarious position when Alonso arrived. Despite interest from other clubs like Spurs, Alonso committed to a second season at Leverkusen in May 2023 and signed a contract extension till 2026. This decision signaled his long-term commitment to building a successful team at the Bavarian. Inheriting a struggling Bayer Leverkusen side, Xabi Alonso's debut season wasn't just about results. It was about implementing a new tactical identity. While Alonso primarily developed a 3-4-2-1 formation, he displayed tactical flexibility. The system could morph into a 3-4-3 during attacking phases, with wingbacks pushing high, or a 5-4-1 or 5-2-3 defensively. This adaptability kept opponents guessing and allowed his side to exploit space effectively. At the heart of Alonso's philosophy was a focus on possession-based play. However, it wasn't possession for possession's sake. He aimed for controlled build-up play, using the back three to initiate attacks and progress the ball through the midfield. Unlike Leverkusen's previous approach, Alonso emphasized attacking through the wings. His wingbacks often acted as wide attackers, stretching the opposition's defense and creating opportunities for crosses or overlapping runs. Players like Frimpong on the right thrived in these roles, providing dangerous deliveries and creating width. Winning the ball back quickly in midfield was also crucial. Leverkusen transitioned swiftly from defense to attack, utilizing the pace of their wingers and attacking midfielders to catch opponents off guard. Players like Florian Wirtz and Moussa Diaby excelled in these situations, using their dribbling skills and finishing prowess to punish opponents on the counter. The double pivot in midfield played a vital role. One midfielder provided defensive cover. The other facilitated attacking play with creative passing and dictating the tempo, a role that suited Kerem Demirbay. Alonso wasn't afraid to adjust his tactics depending on the position. He understood the importance of reading the game, knowing when to press high with the likes of Wirtz leading the charge, sitting deep and absorbing pressure, and exploiting weaknesses in the opponent's formation. And well, that laid the seeds for their amazing season. Recognizing the need to build on their previous season's achievements, Alonso actively bolstered his squad during the summer transfer window. He brought in some key players. Granit Xhaka, a Swiss international known for his leadership, passing range, and box-to-box presence, Xhaka solidified the midfield. Jonas Hoffmann. Adding experience and versatility, Hoffmann provided options as a midfielder. Alejandro Grimaldo. A talented left-back, Grimaldo complemented Frimpong on the right, offering another attacking threat from the flank. Victor Boniface, a young Nigerian striker. Boniface added depth and competition to the attacking line. While maintaining his core tactical philosophy, Alonso made some subtle adjustments. He primarily stuck with the 3-4-3 formation, emphasizing quick passing combinations and exploiting space on the flanks with his marauding wingbacks. They've steamrolled through the league so far with a perfect record of 26 wins and 6 draws from their 32 matches played, and are unlikely to lose another of their last 2 fixtures. Alejandro Grimaldo currently tops the Bundesliga assist charts with 13, proving to be a creative force from the flank. Victor Boniface, Florian Wirtz, Patrick Schick and Jeremy Frimpong shared the goal-scoring burden, each contributing significantly. Notably, Wirtz continued his development as a creative attacking midfielder, while Schick's experience and finishing prowess were invaluable. The 3-man central defense, often marshaled by the composed Jonathan Tah, provided a solid foundation. The midfield duo of Xhaka and either Palacios or Demirbay offered a perfect blend of creativity and defensive solidity. The unbeaten league run was just part of the story. Leverkusen enjoyed similar success in other competitions. Having won all their Europa League group stage matches, they beat Roma 2-0 in the first leg of the semi-finals, and with a win in the second leg, they can get revenge for the previous season's defeat and their first European crown in so long. They cleared the DFB Pokal competition and will face Kaiserslautern in the final on the 25th of May. They'll likely do the treble. Leverkusen's unbeaten run is now at a remarkable 48 games across all competitions, setting a new German record. This incredible feat showcased Alonso's tactics effectiveness, the squad's talent, and the unwavering belief that had taken root within the team. On April 14, 2024, with a resounding 5-0 victory over Werder Bremen, where Wirtz bagged a hat-trick, Leverkusen secured their first ever Bundesliga title. This historic achievement marked the culmination of a remarkable journey under Xabi Alonso. They also secured their first major trophy since 1993, ushering in a new era of success for the club. With the potential to win the Europa League and DFB Pokal, Leverkusen could achieve an unprecedented treble. Regardless of the outcome of these remaining matches, Xabi Alonso's already cemented his place in Leverkusen's history. His tactical vision, coupled with a talented squad, has transformed the club into a major force in German and European football. The future looks bright for Bayer Leverkusen, and it'll be intriguing to see how they build upon this historic season under Alonso's continued leadership. Leverkusen's historic unbeaten run and Bundesliga title triumph have thrust Alonso into the spotlight and have attracted the attention of bigger clubs across Europe. While Alonso has publicly committed to staying at Leverkusen for next season, the allure of managing a European giant or a team with even greater resources could be tempting. His contract extension until 2026 provides some security for Leverkusen, but a team determined to have him like Real Madrid could activate a hefty release clause. Leverkusen's management will need to carefully navigate this situation. Offering Alonso an improved contract with more resources and a clear vision for the future could get him to stay. Ultimately, the decision will lie with Alonso himself. Will the lure of a new challenge outweigh the chance to build a dynasty at Leverkusen and win the Champions League they failed to win in 2002? Only time will tell what the future holds for Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen. One thing is certain, he's established himself as a top managerial talent, and his success story is far from over. Whether he remains at Leverkusen or takes on a new challenge, his tactical innovations and leadership style will be closely watched by fans and clubs alike. We hope that this channel will be watched by you and your friends, so make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, like, share, and comment your thoughts on Xabi Alonso and where he should go.